What is up, YouTube? The Hellraiser. Let's get into it. I really like this one because I'm gonna just say it. I'm a Pinhead fan from Hellraiser. Female or male, doesn't matter to me, because this one was a female, or portrayed to be a female's body with a female's voice, which it didn't bother me at all. I really enjoyed it. And for you guys who don't know, Hellraiser first came out in 1987, and it was a horror movie. Of course, you all know this. And this one was a little bit different from the 1987 one. The 1987 one, it was a box or whatever, but in the 1987 one, it showed whenever you open the box or whatever, it would chains would come out and grab you or whatever. This one, like, it was just a little different, but I didn't mind it at all. It was very good. I like this new one better because it was more graphic and they didn't have the technology like they did back in the day, like they do now, and then made this one very, very good. I like this one a lot. Okay, so let's see some minor differences. The cube in the one that came out today, well, not today, but in today's time, whenever they would like spin the cube and turn it a certain way, it would open up and cut them. And if it cut you and your blood got into the cube, the Cenobites would come after you and kill you and torture you and so what. But in the 1987 version, the man who opened the cube in the beginning, he got like, the chains came out and tortured him and did whatever and killed him. And then when the husband and wife move into the house that the dude used to live into, they the woman goes upstairs and she no. What happened was the woman goes upstairs, she notices the room or whatever, she starts having flashes or whatever, and then the husband cuts his hand. This is what's different about this one. The husband cuts his hand and he goes up into the room to where the man dies, and then hid the blood of the husband's hands that he cut his hand on. Because the husband's moving the bed up the stairs. He cuts his hand on the nail. There's a nail in the wall. While he's moving the bed up the stairs, he cuts his hand on the nail. He goes upstairs into that room, and then the blood starts dripping from his hand onto the floor, and then that causes the dude to be revived or start coming back somehow. I don't know. And then it's quite different from the new one. And then the blood causes the dude who opened the cube to like resurrect somehow, and then the wife knows him. He's an ex-lover, so she starts luring in men and killing them and feeding him blood or whatever. And then the daughter stumbles upon the cube and she sees the dude or whatever, and she ends up opening the cube and starts seeing Pinhead and all the other Cenobites, and yeah, it's real different. It's different, but I like this one better because it was more. I felt like with today's technology and with this one, they could do more and could explain more, because it was just a little like the 1987 one. It was just a little where y'all going with this? What are we doing? But it's fiction, so yeah, you can't really just expect it to be that realistic. It's bullshit anyway. But I mean, yeah, it is good. I enjoyed this one. What was I about to say? Okay, on this one, the only thing I didn't like about this newer one was like, okay, spoiler alert. Whenever there was a scene, whenever they were all in a van, and then, like I said, whenever you open the cube, there's a blade that pops out. And if you're quick enough, I guess you could say, you could miss the blade and it won't cut you. But regardless, there'll be a blade poking out. So while the blade's poking out, it has to have some blood, so the blade part will go away, basically. So basically, while the blade part's out, one of the friends got stabbed, and then her blood goes into it and whatever. And then, so while they're all in the van, they're running away from the Cenobites. Somehow, while she's in the van, she like disappears and like they don't notice it or something like that. It was just real weird. Y'all have to go watch it for yourselves. I'm not explaining it the best, but it was just real weird, and I didn't understand how she just disappeared under their arms, like right from underneath them while they're all in the van. And then it didn't even, like, when she died, she was like invisible and it showed just blood splatter, and it was weird. It was weird. But other than that, like, I really enjoyed this one. Like, the horror was like, I'm gonna give the horror, I give it a B-, C+, because I wasn't really just scared. It was more so a thrill, and it was just like, okay, we're back with Hellraiser, and it's like some gory kills and stuff like that. And you got the new Cenobites and stuff like that. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. And after I watched the new one, I went back and watched the 1987 Hellraiser, because I haven't seen it in so long. But if you guys haven't watched the 1987 Hellraiser, I definitely recommend watch that one and watch the new one, so you can like see the differences. And it's like, and you'll notice like, okay, this shit was like very like kind of different. But I like this new one. I like this new one. So, oh yeah, if you guys don't know, it's on Hulu. So if you guys don't have Hulu, make sure you subscribe to Hulu. Go over and watch that Hellraiser. And yeah. If you guys like this video, please like, please leave a comment. And if you've seen the movie, please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. And thank you for watching.